goes on.
G'day viewers, welcome to Ozfish TV. My friend Shannon Knight's taking me to a little spot called HAZLWOOD Pondage. One of the only places in Victoria where you can catch, got one right now, where you can catch little tropical fish. Like this little guy here. It's quite a unique spot. We hope you enjoy tonight's show. We'll get straight into it.
Soak up, huh? See, buddy.
What's this, number 5 or 6? One after the other. Well, look, they're a pretty little fish. They're a warm little fish. There's no rules and regulations on putting them back or keeping in Victoria. Not that I know of anyway. We're putting them back for now, but if we find out from DPI that you're not meant to, then we won't be putting them back anymore. But for now, it seems like we're allowed to, so. Tell you what, Shannon, I'm glad you took me here. It's great fun. Oh, look at this guy. Hooked in the belly. It's great fun down here. Oh no, his money's just wrapped around the fin. Yeah, as Shannon was saying, really, you take family or friends down here, can of corn, little paternoster rig, it takes 10 seconds to set up and you're getting straight into fish. There's really nothing to it. And you can't really catch these fish anywhere else in Victoria. It's unique and it's sort of why I'm starting to love this spot. Just hoping a big catfish comes along, but I'm not too hopeful. They're a pretty rare catch. My rod's going off while I'm filming here. It's gone slack line now, so we're going to see if he's still on. And he is. You got to love circle hooks.
What's that, number 400? Little tilapia.
Little black magic circle hook right in the corner where it belongs. And he can go back in the water where he belongs.
So the rig we're using, all we got is a little like snap rolling sinker and just a little paternoster. Doesn't really matter how far you put your hook up. You can use loop knots, swivels. It doesn't really matter, but paternoster's the best. And yeah, we've just got a little circle hook there. And all we're using is just a piece of corn. Just one piece of corn. Hook straight on, and that's it. And that's how we're catching them. Chuck it straight out and it'll be gone in 10 seconds.
There's a lot of mixed opinion on carp. Some people hate them.
Yeah. I don't mind them mostly for the sport.
Yeah, they're good fighters.
They're good fun. Not a bad little carp. It's got some speed to him. Good little fighters. They're not really... Yeah. Don't taste good to eat, but oh, he's off. So many different species of fish in here, isn't there?
There's a few.
Just have to deadlift him. There we go. It's a nice little carp. Bit of fun anyway.
Now, what do you think of carp?
I mostly like their sporting ability, and plus they're like really easy fish to catch. But a lot of people hate them. A lot of people like them for the sport. Like they're big overseas in England. Now people love them. But yeah, they're good little fighters and really easy to catch.
Oh well.
Great sport.
Chuck him down here. We'll put him out of his misery in a minute.
Yeah.
We're not allowed to release these guys.
No, have to do the humane thing.
Now let's see how long it takes these fish to take a bait when they're going. Not going to open the bail arm, just going to drop it right in front of me.
That easy.
How was that? That was about 2 seconds in the water before he started hitting that, and it's like this all the time. Day, night, it doesn't really matter. We've got the HAZLWOOD power plant behind us, keeping this water at almost 30 degrees Celsius. So these tropical fish, winter, summer, they don't care. The water temperature stays the same and they're always biting. Chuck a bit of corn out and you'll be surprised how many you'll catch in half an hour. I mean, we've shown you 5 or 6 fish, but we've probably caught about 30 or more. And it's just great fun. Take the family down. You will not regret it. You reckon it is another carp?
Yeah, just a big dead weight with big head kicks. It's the first time we got this on a mirror. That's why I love carp, the way they fight. Look at that.
Hang on. Yeah, there you go, cool.
No, we didn't bring a net. There we go. It's not a bad fish, is it?
No, nice and fat. They certainly fight.
Yeah, he went well, that one.
So what do you think of carp in general?
A lot of people hate them. I don't seem to hate them. Like when you bring the kids down here, they're always a good fun to catch, easy to catch. Amazing sport fish. Like I don't care what anyone says, but the size of that tail, they've got so much power in them. And yeah, they're just really easy to catch and great fun.
And very accessible.
Yes, very. Like that was just 2 pieces of corn. And he's on. Still got plenty of fight left in him.
Oh well, we're going to humanely dispatch this guy. As per usual, you're not allowed to release carp, and we're going to follow the rules, so we'll get rid of him and keep on fishing.
Now, if you want to enjoy what we have tonight, the easy way to get here would be straight down Princess Highway, or Princess Freeway. Take the exit towards Morwell, it says power plant station, and then you just follow the signs. All you have to do is just find one little bit of water and you'll catch fish like we have, just barely up, and yeah, that's it.
We've seen we had a great time down here at HAZLWOOD. Caught a few tropical fish, a couple of ugly carp, but hey, they fight all right. Didn't find any catfish, but we had a great bit of fun. Like Shannon was saying, it's very accessible. You take the family down, you're almost always going to catch fish. They'll bite all year round. Just bring down a tin of corn, a couple of little hooks, and tie up a few paternoster rigs, you're set to go. Now it's getting close to 1 o'clock. I think we better head home.
Yeah, I think we should, but it's getting a bit cold. It's in winter, but yeah, just come down in the winter any time of the year. Water stays about 28 degrees, 29 degrees all year round, and yeah, you catch fish all year round. Awesome fun.
We'll see you guys after the break.
So the sun's going to clear, the fog's going to lift. Hi guys, we're down at the Rubicon River. Jesse has been amping to get down here all weekend, haven't you mate?
I have.
Why?
Well, Jared Days let us know the brook trout here are going off their heads.
That he did. I spoke to him last week and he said he's coming down here. I was a bit busy so I couldn't come down with him, but I saw his photos so we thought we'd best get down here.
Well, it's the end of May and it's spawning season starts in 9 days, 10 days. So we want to get down there before they're spawning. They're aggressive. Right. Should get a few big fish.
Well, in 9 days it's close season, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Till September.
So we've got 9 days to catch a fish. Well, I'm hoping we just do it today because it's freezing. It was a long drive. It took 2.5 hours to get here from Pakenham. We did take a couple of wrong turns. All right, let's get into it. I feel like I've just jumped in a giant garbage bag. Alright, Farmer Joe.
Beautiful. Well done, Mick.
Jesse's just informed me I should wet my hands so we don't damage the fish. Yeah, they're spawning. You can see some of the eggs coming out.
It's a brook trout.
That's a beautiful fish.
Nice. Now, despite the name of brook trout, they're not actually a trout. They belong to a species of fish known as char, which is the same family as trout, but they're not actually a trout. So, bit of a misleading name, but they're beautiful fish and they're quite seldom found in Victoria, so we've got a great privilege to be down here to be catching them.
Let's get him back in the water because I think he's amping to get back in. And keep the hands wet, you reckon?
Keep the hands wet. They've got a slime on them that protects their body.
Okay.
And if you put dry hands, it can harm their slime.
So majestic. Wow. I've only ever caught a little brook trout when I was a kid, so that was the first brook trout. That's the first one I've ever caught on a lure, and that was really good. Watching him come up and grab that lure, that was fantastic. That was on one of Pete's wild bait lures too. Like little hard bodies. They're swimming good.
Now you know why I like my trout fishing, Mick.
Yeah, I must. Oh, all right. You've nearly got me. All right, you've nearly got me.
Look out, it's deep.
Hey! What a fish! Oh! It's a very big rainbow, mate.
First cast into that deep pool.
Yeah, mate.
What? That is awesome.
That is a nice fish, mate.
We came across a pool here under this bridge. Sort of stand at the edge of it and cast and get the lure deep down into that pool. And these beautiful bows just come up. Just nailed the little wild bait. Gave me a ripper of a fight. Pulled a fair bit of drag and wrapped us around a snag, but Mick managed to run in and net it for me. And just a beautiful fish. Biggest rainbow I'd caught before this was about 35 centimeters, so I'm pretty wrapped. We'll get her back in the water and get her on our way. It's really got to get in the swim. There's that tail kicking. Slowly getting her energy back. Nearly ready to go. Wow, big rainbow again. Spat me. Yeah. Drag loop. Don't want to get you.
Another brookie. Enough water on this net to get on my hands. Look at that. That was my third cast at this pool. Our strike rate's been pretty good today, hasn't it?
Yeah, I hooked a big rainbow on my first cast and spat me, so there's a few fish here.
Okay, alright. Well, let's get him back in the water.
Get a swim with me?
No, mate, he's swimming fine in there. He's,
Just for the experience of handling them.
I let one go before. He's ready to go. And gone. Geez, the camouflage on them is amazing. Wow. Just disappeared straight in and he was right in front of me. Alrighty, there we go. Another brookie. You know what, Jesse? I'm actually starting to like this trout fishing bizzo.
What's that doing?
We'll fish in this pool for probably 2 casts, bang, straight away. Another 2 casts, bang, straight away. There's quite a lot of fish here. They're just swimming around everywhere.
The general rule with trout fishing in the rivers and streams, you're likely to get it on your first cast, either at the very beginning or the very end of the retrieve. Otherwise, give it 10 more casts and move on because they're pretty territorial this time of year. Hey!
Well done.
Ever since our little family trip to Tasmania, I really got into my trout fishing. First day out, I hooked and lost a big trout, and I caught an Atlantic salmon. Came back here, I started catching browns and rainbows, and I said, look, I've always wanted to catch a brook. And we've just heard they're going off their head down here. So we got down here, and this is probably what, 5th brook of the day?
Yeah, about
4th,
that, mate.
5th brook of the day?
Plus we've lost a few.
We've lost, they're just all through this river in the Rubicon.
Not one.
He's on, there's another one. Perfect example. Might have to tickle this one, Mick. Tickle his belly and he'll calm down. Oh, it's a brown. Yes, it is. No, it's a salmon.
Hard to tell the difference.
It's a salmon. Hang on.
Just when I think on it. Another one, mate. Hang on. We're wrapped up around that branch, buddy. Look out the water.
These fish are just going nuts. He's a big Atlantic salmon. He's got his hook jaw developing. But you got your buck, Mick. Not quite a brown, but
That's alright, I'm happy with that.
Atlantic salmon are a little bit more elusive. Look at that beautiful specimen of fish. Squeezing choppy.
Yeah, that's probably good.
Squeezes just behind the head. That's the best way to hold it.
I said I wanted a buck, I wanted a brown, but this, tell you what, I'm pretty happy with this. This is great.
So this is an Atlantic salmon, Mick.
Atlantic salmon, eh?
They vary in colour. They can be a grey silvery colour. They can look like the browns with this dark browny sort of colour. And I know a lot of people watching this are probably going to think I'm wrong, but if you look at the tail of the salmon, it's got a slight fork in it. Now,
It does,
trout,
mate. It certainly does.
some people call trout square tails because their tail comes out and it ends in like a square sort of shape, especially the brooks. That's why you
Catch.
keep your net there.
Great catch. Anyway, let's get some photos and get this guy back in the water.
That's it.
Yep.
Just swim him a little bit. feel little twitches in his tail soon.
I feel twitches in my hand's going numb. This water is very cold. Yeah, he's twitching alright, he wants to go on.
Give him a little twitch.
There he goes. Four. Yeah, he's fine. Four. Four. This is some cold water. No wonder. Most of it's going to be melted stone. We're just on our way back, and I thought this looks too good not to cast the lure. I thought it'd be rude if I didn't, so I did. Come on, buddy, off you go.
Alright guys, whenever you're fishing off a beach or a pier or anything, I know I've said this before, but it's really, really important just to keep your drag a little bit out, because if something takes it, there's a good chance you'll lose your rod if you've got your drag locked up. Also, when you finish fishing, make sure that you just loosen that drag off, because if you keep them tight, it'll reduce the longevity of your reel. Anyway, that's my 2 cents.
Just before we come down here last night, Jess is gone. Now, make sure you grab a light outfit.
Good luck.
I didn't have one. I've only got surf rods, snapper rods. And I'm like, oh, what do? So, went in my shop, grabbed one off the shelf. 6 pound line. I can't even remember last time I used 6 pound line. I think I was catching carp when I was a kid somewhere. But
I actually, I usually prefer 4 pound line.
I know, you said that. I don't understand it, but I do understand it now, because you need that real lightweight to flick that lure out.
Trout fishing, doing this sort of stuff, you don't care if you land or lose a fish a lot of the time, because it's not about taking home a feed. It's about being in touch with the fish, feeling every head shake, every run. And when you use 10 pound line, you just don't get that. So you go down to 6, you go down to 4 even,
yeah,
and you can feel when that trout closes, opens its mouth.
I felt every time it knocked the lure, I felt it, which is great.
Every tap, and it's just a great feeling. Puts you in touch with the fish.
Well, this lightweight rod, it's been fantastic. Graphite too, which is good. I'm really getting into my graphite rod.
Yeah, if you are planning on doing this, I recommend for beginners, 2 to 4 kilo rod, 6 pound line, and a 1,000 size reel.
Well, today I'm a beginner, and it worked for me.
You've done well.
All right, let's get back to the car. I'm going home.
This week's photo has been sent in by Aaron Wally. Aaron has sent in a photo of the gummy he caught off Stockyard Point, which is a very popular land-based fishing destination. Well done, Aaron, and we'll be sending you out a copy of the DVD of Season 1 Ozfish. If you've got any photos you'd like to be on the brag wall, please send them in to me on our Facebook page or our website.